Quick assessment of our last performance. I really think there's kind of two prevailing thoughts when you look at the game. I know, it's kind of where we are as a group as we analyze the reasons why and looked at our performance. Number one, I think there's anger about how we played because we're capable of more than that. Talking about the style of play, the self-inflicted wounds, the things that we gave up. It angers you, and I think that's a natural response. That aside, I still think we had an opportunity to win the game. So I think there's two prongs or approaches as you analyze the play. Is it the style of play that you desire? Is it the quality of play that you desire? And then two, the bottom line, which is winning the game. We've had games in the past where we haven't played up to standards, where we've disappointed or angry at our performance, but we still find a way to win the game. And you can learn with a win. In that scenario, on Sunday, we weren't able to win the game, so obviously it multiplies the emotions and things associated with how we played. Specifically, on offense, we got to run the ball better, particularly at the early stages of the football game. It put us in some third and long situations, and when the run game wasn't putting us in third and long situations, we were putting ourselves in third and long situations with a splattering of penalties, whether it's a delay of game, a false start, or we had a face mask by the runner in the backfield that gave us 1st and 25. You get behind the chains versus people that play good defense like the Baltimore Ravens, you're going to have a tough time. We knew going in that they were number 2, I think, in the NFL in third down defense. Well, if you're not running the ball and it creates third and longs, it's going to be difficult to maintain possession of the ball. If you're a highly penalized group, especially in the manner in which we were penalized in the first half of the game, it's going to put you in long yardage situations, and that's in their wheelhouse. And it was in their wheelhouse on Sunday. And that's why the production was the way it was, or the lack of production. On defense, you in football games like that, they're a rough and tumble group. You know that they're familiar with us, we're familiar with them. It was a strong possibility it could be a low-scoring game. We can't afford to give up a play, and we gave up a play. And not only that, but it was on the long field. When you got guys like that backed up and in that type of game where we punted 10 times, I think, and they punted 9 times, backed up opportunities are big in terms of how the game may unfold or the opportunities presented. We had those guys inside their 5-yard line, and possessions like that usually create a scenario through a couple possessions where somebody gets a field goal or maybe a score. That 95-yard catch and run eliminated the potential for that. So not only were they able to produce points, but it stole the potential short field that we could have had, which we sorely needed at that juncture of the game because of our inability to move it on offense.